Let's just cut it. People know it's people will be able to figure it out one way or the other. Genji versus OWCS. Milk it more. I mean, it is what it is. Because the thing is as well, because you got to bear in mind the difference between a 3-0 and like a 3-2 is literally an hour. So it's really hard to milk an hour out of it, you know? All right, there we go. All right, locked in. Who's winning tonight? Armo asks. Eagles, mate. Eagles. Put a tenner on the Eagles. It was like, I think it was like 2-1. Might get myself 20 quid. And, even more sweet, deny the Chiefs. Even more sweet. Let's swap to the NA colour scheme out of respect. Whoa. Oh, let me just stick about with lining this up for a bit. Alright, have I eliminated the gap? But it's still a small gap. Now have I eliminated the gap? Like 3 pixels? I did 2 downs. Is there a pixel gap or no pixel gap? Yeah, some kind of pixel inspector. When does the next game start? Painkiller was saying they were being rushed, actually, so probably not too long at all. Maybe like even like 5 minutes or so out. So not too long a wait at all, which will be quite nice. Hearing digging. I guess they're doing some kind of thing. Where are we? Sorry, I was locked out reading chat. What have you linked me? No idea. Hold on, I've missed the link. Where is it? Have you timed that yourself out? The woke left has cancelled me to stop the back-to-back greatest Marvel's achievement ever. Well, don't worry, Joe. I'm sure it'll be a go woke, go broke situation. They'll be alright. What is it? Is it Hunter's video?
And Stones fight with the bands. Like, nobody was really doing anything. Like,
it's uncoachable. We're not watching Uncoachable right now. We're not gonna have that long a break. Boosting Painkiller. I think they should be favourites for this, right? Read comments. I think we've only got nice comments last time I checked. Got a nice one from Amma. Despite Chris trying to start beef, only nice replies. Jonathan Goliath gets it. Do you want slob? No, not bothered. We could check Reddit or something. I don't think there are any hot takes on Reddit lately. But yeah, I think one of our comments were just, you know, maybe. No way Cat made it. Come on, man. Of course he made it. You do good coaching? You have some success? Get yourself an uncoachable. Not that hard. All right. What's the match Fred saying? What insights are we going to get? Genji CPS duo really showing their versatility and skill here. I would even say gapping check, Maker and Lubda. Seems like Genji's establishing themselves for clear number 2 in the region for now. Probably feels reasonable enough, right? Number 2. Yeah. Can't keep forcing this uncoachable stuff. I can try, though. I will keep trying. Yeah, You know, I really thought Alcacer were going to be way better than this. Honestly, same, mate. Same. With the right meta and a slight nerf to JD, I genuinely believe JD can be the best in the West. The match as well, they were playing a lot of Anna for some reason. Still think people get better. But, oh, thank you, Cruzzy. Oh, 12 months as well. Good on ya. Who is number one? It has to be VP right now. I heard someone say hot take on Reddit. You got a hot take in here somewhere? Genji pace overwhelmed Alcacer, consistently focusing on Landon. Blah, 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 blah. I like that Genji plays to their strengths with adventure comps and fire of a ball, not forcing hit scan when it isn't their strength. See how they match up against TU. Yeah, I mean, obviously, helps that hit scan isn't like all of that. My comment isn't showing up for you? Oh, I didn't scroll through all the comments on YouTube. Prashy's trying to take it on the chin. Good on ya. 70k on Rad Esports. Have we got maps or anything yet? We're kind of just... Oh, we're actually going right in, so we can... How do you catch in strays in this? Come on, mate. I feel like there's always such a fucking sentiment always just to be like... Is it possible Genji are good? No, maybe I can turn this into a negative about Haddy. Maybe I can make this into a negative thread somehow. I mean, we've all been on Reddit before, right? Alright, where are we? Samoa, Rad, first ban, gonna ban the Torp. Obviously, Rad, if you don't know, they love to play the Hazard. Love to play the Hazard. So, the Torp ban actually should, in theory, enable it, but they're actually going to run Ramatra here, and Avidity going to play Dive instead. Pella, if you haven't seen, mostly seen them on ball in their series against SSG, but this time, this occasion, onto the Winston. But Chronic's got a nice early pick, and this is going to make Rad's life a little bit easier right now. Pressure onto Pella, trying to catch the exit jump with that slow, but Painkiller will miss. Ooh, another one. Nice and easy for Rad Esports so far. Courtesy of Chronic. I feel like the Winston's still quite hard on this. I don't know if they were expecting something else here. But yeah, the Winston feels like a really hard one. Because they banned Hazard as well, so I don't know why they wouldn't go Bull. Maybe they were expecting a Sigma instead and they just sort of got the gamble wrong, essentially. On to point now, Painkiller keeping that one active. Chronic on the high ground. Bubble has been used though, so Chronic will be safe for a bit. Just needs to deal with this Tracer behind. Having double pocket though, is getting swung by Wub at the same time. Chronic will reposition for an angle on point. They have isolated Painkiller during all of this. All their attention on Chronic. But that's going to cost Painkiller his life, and that allows for Flip to go Avidity's way. But Chronic is still lurking around here, trying to find an opportunity. Doesn't catch anything meaningful here. Lucio behind him, everyone else in front of him. Chronic's just wandering around the map for free. Suzu and Kitsune rush out. Surely Chronic will live now. No, Kids for beat. Chronic is just going to keep roaming. Keep roaming around Chronic. They're going to get another Winston jump. Chronic's going down to the point now. Chronic has done getting these steps in today, isn't he, Chronic? And Painkiller is back on the Malgrins. Killed this Winston. So wow, Avidity got that tank advantage. They're unable to clean up any meaningful kills. It's turned into a dogfight, and that's allowed Painkiller to get back into this. But Pulse Bomb out from Zomba will be worthless. And Rad Esports right back in control, looking for a late kill onto Zomba. One more blink out, but Leopard's there for the chase. Now the retake here. Primal nearly up for Pella. But lots of big scary ults for Rad. I think if I'm Rad, I want to use this overclock just to burn through the Primal. Maybe you can Blade ult to just blade him close as well if they're there. Z has for Ray as well. Plenty of tools for Rad right now. Pella's going to go force for point first. Looking at the Juno. Couple of right clicks. Primal out now. We'll just get the Juno. Oh, it's a Rajax. I guess that's the way to do it. Rajax from Z. Somehow, some way, Pella has found the advantage. And that was just goofy stuff coming out. Now, the Blade will come out from King, but desperation to try and turn that one. Probably really ultimately not worth it. How on earth has Pella managed to primal that one? They'll take it though. Can't complain, and now all of a sudden the old situation looks a lot more reasonable for Avidity. They've got this overclock for this next fight, beat as well if they get in trouble, so can take the overclock trade, play it more aggressively with the beat to back them up right now. Important thing here for Avidity is probably to try and win actually before this cage. Disruptor shot out. Painkiller will be walking up right now. Recall has been forced onto Zomba. Chronic will start it right now. They're going to try and de-peek this as much as they can. Avidity trying to kite it out for free. Wobb's going to re-peek now. Beat push comes back in to keep point contested. They're trying to get onto Chronic. Nenwai is going all the way for it, but here comes the peel. Lep's going to die on the way in though. Nenwai's in deep, but the rest of Avidity are flooding into this room, and they catch him with that beat in the end. Quick retake right now. Just need to... Oh, they're going to get traded here a little bit. Painkiller trying to play to get out. Can't get out. Late death for Painkiller though, but Pella also died. So will be a fight on point, and Painkiller is going to have the cage for it. The problem with Painkiller having the cage is Scuffed has the Ray, so the Ray should beat the cage in this situation. Very difficult fight now for Rad Esports. King is lining up for the first touch as well. Trying to avoid using the recall as long as possible, down to half HP. Can keep touching though. Zomba's pulse bomb is... What were we pulse bombing? I actually don't know what we were pulse bombing. Now the overclock is out. Cage used in response to that. Pressure onto the backline from King. Can't find anything. Trying to play in the cage now. Beat from Lep is there, but the Ray is coming. Painkiller is in big trouble now. Goes for the stomp timing. Gets a good stomp into all of that right now, but it's not enough. Still killed by that Ray damage. Rad Esports trying to dance around, but the Ray was too much at the end. They'll be able to clean it up. And Avidity take the first round.
Score 1-0.
Ooh, okay. Felt like the comp should have been quite hard there, really, for Winston on that map. So we're going to try and do the same here, and this time with an Ana instead as well. Really trying to exploit the fact that the hazard doesn't exist. At least for a map. So, oh no, back onto the Kiri, so very much the same comp from Avidity, expect. Zomba onto the Tracer as well, I'd guess. Ooh, Venture actually for this, no, Tracer, this click. We'll just be Tracer, will be a lot more of the same from both teams then. Pella will stage top right for now. Always a little bit hard in the neutral for the Kiri, Lucio, Winston team. Pella has to be very careful not to get caught. Yeah, I got it, Stank Fake. It's not just you. You're not going crazy, don't worry. Just playing to keep point contested right now. Rotating forward a little bit here, but they have to be careful. Zomba is behind, trying to catch this Lucio and Juno, but Z will get pocketed by Lep. Painkiller's taking a lot of damage on point right now. Painkiller needs a decent pocket. We'll have to run after that form timing. Both on it, though, but they just focus down Painkiller. A little bit of pressure on the backline, and Painkiller's taking so much damage on the point. Something's going wrong there. Either Painkiller needs to play their life better, a bit more conservative with their cooldowns. Or they're getting too distracted. They're looking for these late kills here as well. They'll get Lep. That should also lead to Chronic's death as well.
Cybernetic innovation at its finest.
Painkiller onto the Malga once more.
Coming through.
Looks like they want to come back coast. Base a swap from King into all of this. Seems pretty reasonable. Coming through this top left-hand side. Bosa to Kitsune Rush's Scuffed. If you look at this, because of the swap from Juno to Kiri for Z, this Kitsune Rush gap is ginormous. So if Painkiller commits in here with a stomp, real chance it's just an obvious trigger for Scuffed too. Got that Kitsune Rush, burn through that Malga. So have to take this fight relatively slowly right now. Trying to poke this Winston out, can clear Pella back to the high ground. Bubble Force as well, chance for a little bit of space right now as they continue to bully the tank out. Playing this fight well, Rad. Hold on to that shift. Suzu has been forced into Kitsune Rush push. Chronic has been separated, but gets the trade actually. Pulse Bomb out from Zomba isn't close enough, and Lep will punish that one. The DPS can't close any of those kills from Avidity. And Rad Esports will win this despite the old disadvantage. Nenwai is going to beat into this as well. Pella has killed King, but I don't think it's enough. Pella's still not very close to Primal. Stop going through right now, and Pella just burning through the HP. Lep is going to beat everyone now as well to make sure they can finish this. Trying to get onto the Lucio. Lep is in awfully deep, and they're not turning kills out with this. Bob is coming back with Rail. And they're still in control of point right now with Avidity. Wob's about to have the overclock. CommanderX has to be invested by Z's, and Rad Esports having a real hard time finding kills in this situation. Pella's going to jump out, but King chases it down with a pulse bomb. Now, finally, after committing both support ults, Rad are able to clear this point and get the flip. But boy, were they made to work for that. Boy, was it made expensive. And that's both support ults used in a fight where I think they had at least one player, if not two player advantage. Cage now available for Painkiller. Overclock's a piece as well. So could start with the overclock here. The problem is for Pella, Primal into Cage is really bloody hard. If they can't find a way to outplay it, I don't know. Bait it out, jump out in time, but it's really not straightforward for Pella at all. But an opening pick like that from Wob will go a long way. Now they can start bleeding Painkiller. Painkiller will drop it onto the Winston immediately. Pella will be playing around this bubble. Dropped for Primal now. Trying to play their life. Still getting burnt down, but they break the Cage. They free Pella. Now the overclock back from Chronic. Wob will respond. Painkiller's going to die on point. Chronic 1 HP and a dream. Swings round, but there's a consideration point. Chronic gets the kill anyway. Will get shut down. And Avidity are just going to be taking this first map here, I think. King's good for a trade, but it's only King left right now. Nedwai will finish that one. And Avidity are just going to take it 2-0, just like that on a Winston comp. On Samoa. Wow. All right. I mean, apparently so, Claire. Apparently so, but never underestimate my stupidity. First time bang. Cheers. All right. Yeah, Toronto Defiant don't exist anymore. Broadcast delay's only like a minute. Unbelievable that the broadcast have to use less delay than we do when we coast. Bastards. What team is Wob's on Avidity? How is we're running your power rankings? Fourth. I was honestly in my head I thought the hazard meta would last a little bit longer than than 10 days. But you know, I mean, to be fair, that was also the hazard ban as well, right? So that was the only time they can take Rad's best comp away from them here. Obviously, there's a bit for changing. I expect we'll probably see a lot more potentially. Ooh, 1 pixel. I can do 1 pixel. No, it's fine. Once it's fair. No, you're right. I'd rather it was gone as well. Yes, that was the hazard ban burn. Right? And they didn't use the. Where's my liquid video? They didn't use the. They didn't use the Diva. The ball ban either. They banned the Torb. It's a little bit annoying, really, for Rad because obviously they banned the. They banned the. Okay. Yeah, so, wait. Is that right? These bans the wrong way round on Wikipedia? I swear they were the other way round. Someone check I'm not crazy. Yeah. So they have burnt the hazard ban, so they should be free for all of it. It's a bit annoying for Rad because obviously they are they use the Torb ban, which should be a ban that enables the hazard, but it means they cop the hazard ban, so they don't actually get to play hazard on a map when they ban one of the heroes, and that should make it hard. So we're going to Eichenwald now for Rad, and I expect this is with a bull ban. If we go another series without a bloody bull ban, I will not be impressed. I will not be impressed at all. Who had first ban just now? It was Rad had first ban, right? They banned Orb. You're a lep head. I mean, he's shooting to the moon actually after the Vega Ajax off the map. Actually impossible. Rad don't win that map yesterday, but you know, there will be balling. Juno banning coming. Put my faith in Painkiller. Seems like a reasonable place to put it. Unshackled now, Painkiller, of course, able to play Hazard on all of these. We've only got 2 marbles left, Coleman, so we got to do one between each one. You staying up for the Super Bowl? Is that what you're? Is that the situation right now? You're having, what was it, like starting 2.5 hours? All right. Rad have banned Tracer. Avidity will ban Diva. Okay. I mean, it's many such cases, Goldman. Many such cases. Thank you for the board channel, of course. Of course. I thought it would be a useful service. I know sometimes, even though they have a live broadcast on the YouTube, they can be a little bit slow to like chop up the bots and all that. And the bots channel seems to be growing in popularity quite a bit, so seems a worthwhile investment of time and resources. All right, let me do some thinking out loud in all of this then. So I'm just gonna go Ball, Sim, Torb, Anna playing the anti-hazard comp. Brand banned.
You didn't like my present?
Brand banned for Tracer. But surely, were they really worried about a Tracer? They just wanted to protect DPS, but they already banned Torb, right? Why not just ban Bull? Or even the Sim or something feels like it would make more sense. Alright. Anyway, let's lock in and see how it transpires, because Rad are playing the Torb and Venture alongside this. So in theory, this is the sort of comp that is really hard for Hazard, to find a meaningful target, and also has a lot of kill potential actually on the Hazard themselves. But now they're getting pushed back by this Bull, but they bunkered up in this lodge at the back of the point, and Rad Esports, while they've lost a lot of the map, they are keeping point contested for now, and Nade will clear Painkiller. Bit of a problem with that damage. Lep's actually going to get caught as well, and Z just struggling to get through all the healing required to keep everyone alive. Painkiller is top back up now. Slam into the back line. Nade as well. TP away from both things, will Z, and now they jump in. They catch the Sim. Sleep catches nothing from Scuff, and Painkiller and Chronic, they push out of the bunker eventually. And this time, Z has given the divers a slip, but they do get traded. More dive onto Scuff right now. Lep has come back. Lep has got one. It's a dogfight on first point. Spawns do fade the attackers here. Lep is 1 HP, rolling through. Pella, Lep trying to give him the slip. Lep has successfully given him the slip, but Lep needs to get even slipperier. King will get the initial touch. Pella cleared out. They're still just trying to force the objective right now, but Pella has time for another engage, and they've got the multi-core coming back right now. Real chance for him. Mines onto point from Pella, but no one was near quite yet. Like, King and Painkiller are just gone to kill Zomba. Again, while the Torb is quite tanky versus his Hazard, the Sim still isn't if you can catch them between TPs. Multicore is out from Wub, trying to keep the point contested. But Rad Esports, they're attacking. They can just avoid the point, pushing around and killing everything else right now. So a lot of those ults from Avidity, Mines on the point, Multicore on the point. It's just it's not denying anything. They're just leaving and pushing the stuff outside of the point, or around the point rather. Oh. Need some more caffeine. Alright, running into the Sim. So low. Come on. Oh, tank aim moment. A Painkiller might get punished for this. Oh, dear. Had one shot. And you know what they say about missing your one shot? Can't afford to do it.
I've got you.
Won't be the most consequential one. They have actually pushed through, but the gates have been opened anyway, so this isn't the most consequential fight for Rad to lose in all of this. Pella will set back up in a classic rooftop spot. Trying to poke their way in, take down this turret. Turret has been taken down. Painkiller can force the point here against the Bull. Oh, good wall, but nope, able to skirt out of it. Oh, in trouble here is King underneath. King will get to the mini. Wall has been used. The symbol's been used. Molten Core on point from Chronic will burn through that wall fairly quickly. They're not pressuring point at this point though, Rad, so not really got anything out of that Molten Core. The trade's not awful though. Symbol, I don't know why it's on the symbol. Now the Nano comes in, pressure onto the Torb. Full pocket going through, but not enough. And Pella's just beaming through everyone right now. King has found a trade onto Scuffed right now. We're going to try and get Z out of this one. Painkiller body blocking. Trying to deny the roll through as well. Wants to get out of this one as well. Pella's actually going to aggressive slash from Painkiller. As it's still a hard hero to push in these situations. Mine's onto point. Painkiller will jump away from those, but Chronic not so lucky. Doesn't have the mobility, and Z's going to get taken down as well. TP was that way. More time off the clock here. And they've got the cart to this next corner, but really the next step here for Rad has to be some let's go take a fight on high ground sometime. In theory, their comp should be very good at fighting high ground. It'll be a little bit hard for Chronic in some of these situations, of course. But if they can get Chronic underneath, they can really go for it. But for now, they're having problems just getting out of their spawn. TP Suzu from Z to keep left alive. They're happy to force out Suzu so early if you're Pella. Kitsune Rush available for Z. It's really got to be considering how to set up this high ground fight. They need to get past this slam first. Pella, patient, waiting for their timing. Suzu has been used now on Chronic on the core. And actually Painkiller's gone and killed this sim again, so really prioritizing that sim kill. Z is going to take a bit of space, TP, and now the high ground push is really on. Now they're forcing the payload. This looks a lot more like it from Rad. Chronic is walking up. They've cleared him off high ground. Burrow underneath as well. And now Avidity, they're trying to disengage. But it's a bit of an awkward one. Free cart push for Rad all the while. Double support ult ready to go as well. Remember, Avidity's comp has so many good ults for fighting on point. And Wub is on the flank. Wub will just get one. They die for high ground with Kitsune Rush. Z did mirror it in that situation. They don't even get close to doing anything here. And Rad just seemed a little bit slow to react to that move.
60 seconds remaining.
And they'll go set up in this forward choke again. Chronic onto the Sombra now, playing to punish the ball in more of these situations. King crosses first, then Chronic does. Lep. Didn't look both ways, doesn't cross the road. Now they've lost their Lucio, but maybe a chance for a trade here. King can confirm that trade. Pella's being chased out as well. Trying to top King up here, but Rad Esports do seem to have stabilized a little bit. Oh, they find another kill actually. Stop trying to fight this Venture inside. Really hard. They have control of the high ground again. Left is going to die one more time, but it is traded back. King is now forcing point. 15 seconds left on the clock. But King has gotten his payload moving. Most importantly, has the Tectonic Shock to keep forcing it as well. Beat situation, but Symbol and Molten Core on point. King will go underground, has his Tectonic Shock. Go into the Mega to play back, has the Tectonic Shock. Suzu comes out, they're pushing for the kill. Beat to keep pushing. Good beat from Nenwai. Scuffed and Nenwai deal with that bencher behind. Now Painkiller has to take over touch. No Suzu if Painkiller can find it. Nep's going to get the beat on all 4 remaining players, but Molten Core on the point from downtown from Wub. And his turret is on the high ground. They're trying to force the point. Downpour will come out now. But the damage is too much, but Molten Core is there. Chronic can't touch. He's moved back. King is back on Farah. And they have been held on second right now. Ooh, this is not a good look.
Score 0.
Rad getting cooked, yeah. Yeah, no, I thought it was a real worry. These are like, you talk about how the meta shifted slightly, I guess, when everyone remembered Torb existed. And the 2 teams in North America who would probably benefit the most are probably Avidity and obviously Team Liquid, who we're going to see play after this. And the team that have probably been hurt the most is probably Rad and maybe Timeless as well, right? These are the 2 teams that are probably hurt the most by the like introduction of, I guess, like an anti-hazard comp. Yeah, good play from Wub at the end. Gets the flank. Now they have to commit to point. I mean, good decisions all round, I think, from Avidity. The decision to push and kill that Venture, even though it cost him the beat for the Tectonic Shock, seemed more than reasonable. And then, I mean, one of the nice things about Avidity's comp, why this Bull Torb Sim was able to solve and actually be quite effective into a lot of comps, is because all of these ults are so ridiculously good on the point, right? Kitsune Rush, Mines, Molten Core Symbol. Like, when it was that last fight, even though Rad Esports have a decent setup. How on earth are you meant to take a fight where you are forced to touch for point against multiple and simple? So hard, right? So hard. And that's part of the reason I think the comp had some legs. Wob looking for a Pharah, that doesn't exist. And we'll be swapping over back onto the Torb as well. So more of the same comp for Avidity. Brad, I'm actually going to start onto the Ramattra here. I imagine there was probably a world where on second, maybe Painkiller would have wanted to go D.Va, so the D.Va ban ends up being quite nice. Obviously, again, remember, if Rad had banned Ball, they couldn't have, then Avidity couldn't have banned D.Va, you know? But, you know, things happen. Anyway, onto point. Chronic's going to fall first here, and Avidity with an opening pick early. Painkiller's trying to anchor point right now, but he is getting bullied back. They've got their eyes on this Torb in the house, though. Painkiller's going to back up into the house as well, but they're just picking up all the people. Zomba will die, but they are stuck in the lodge right now. Rad Slam comes in, pressure onto the Kiri. Nenwai finishes that one. Now onto the Torb right next. It's going to be another 1v2 situation. Pellet's going to leave Nenwai with that one. Now they come back in, slide onto point for Chronic, looking for a trade, gets his one. And okay. Okay. 5 minutes for second point right now, and again, talk about some of these ults when they come up for Avidity and maybe a next fight or two. All very good. Painkiller's going to get booped down to half HP. Actually gets to the other high ground, so this is actually not too bad in the end. Zombra's going to die again. I feel like Zombra has been having such a rough time. Chronic has had the slide force out right now. Pocket coming through from Z. Boot through again onto Chronic. As full rail, they're trying to make Chronic's life hard as possible. Slides in again, but Pella has been cleared. We'll have to run through one of these Megas behind. And during the chaos, they can actually find a trade out of that, but Paylo's going to keep moving. Painkiller trying to push towards point. They've actually flipped the map here. We're just going to try and keep point anchored right now, but Pella can come over the roof at any time there. Over the roof, mines on the point. Molten Core out from King in response. Will clear a lot of these mines as well. Z gets the dink onto Zomba. I swear Zomba has like 1 million deaths. The map's still going fine for him, and they're going to get the cleanup kills and stop this flip right now as Raddy's supposed to try and flip back to the other side. But look at Wub just roaming, flanking, getting these ones. Zomba's going to respawn for the umpteenth time. And we'll come back and clear this one out. Just be careful not to stagger though. They're actually really low, and Petta's going to maybe just clean up both of them here. The payload hasn't moved all that much while all of this is going on. So even though it felt like Rad were losing that fight for quite a while there, at least they've lost it slow, right? Time off the clock. And still a long way to push for Avidity. Minute and a half off that 5-minute time back. 4 ults coming back for Rad as well. But Avidity have a lot of these good point force ults. Boop there denies the slam from Pella. We'll go for a roll through as well, but getting forced back a little bit by this turret. The rest of Rads have rotated aggressively. Kitsune Rush on the floor, but overclock on the high ground. The symbol will counter that out. They can all play the other side of the wall right now. And Rad Esports just going to slow it down. Much later, Kitsune Rush now. Chronic has to slide backwards. Molten Core response from Wub to that Kitsune Rush, but now they're putting pressure onto Wub. Beat push to keep going now from Lep. Annihilation to keep going from Painkiller. They will confirm that kill onto Wub. Will take care of the turret. Ball is going to take a lot of damage as well. Might not be no escape this time for Pella. Slow as well. Should surely seal the kill this time. There we go. And a very, very important stabilization from Rad, but it cost them 4 ultimates. You got him, Tom. You got him. Is Painkiller swapping? Hazard, maybe? And we just walk in top. Oh no, going ball as well, Painkiller. Oh, the slambo on Suzu has been forced. Chronic finds an important picture in all of this. Big slam through. Lots of damage for Pella, but no follow-up just yet. And that pick from Chronic should buy him an opportunity to go back. Painkiller will match the ball right now. Coming through. Slam onto point. King is going to get caught by Zomba. They're still just trying to force the objective right now, but they're stuck on the low ground here, Avidity. But they're still somehow finding kills. Painkiller is harassing, but low on HP, has to run. Trying to go underneath the bridge. Can't go underneath the bridge. Chronic is good for another trade. Now, going to get on top of Chronic, shut Chronic down. This is looking really bad for Avidity right now. It's going to be a desperate retake. King is using the Molten Core out of point. Lots of it on there. They're trying to live though. Booped off point for a second. Another boot by Nenwai. They're trying to roll it in. Z has to commit to the point, but Molten Core is there. They take a step back, and Avidity are just going to finish map 2 as well. I need some more water, so I'll go quickly when this is happening. I'll be right back, but if I don't see a bull ban, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll be so upset if I don't see a bull ban. I don't know what map we go to. Obviously, that's for Diva ban burnt now as well, so all of Painkiller's heroes are in theory unlocked. But, I mean, why take the Bull Mirror there? I mean, it was desperation, Carrot, right? Like, obviously, the Ramattra wasn't working. We were on the second point of Eichenwald. We're always going to be on the second point of Eichenwald now because you didn't get your attack any further. So, you kind of need a tank that can go high ground. You don't want to play Hazard because the Sim Torb exists and it's kind of ruining your day so far. So, out of options that were kind of available in Painkiller's hero pool. So, I think desperation, really. So, hopefully we just get a bull ban and they can get the matchup they want here. Be right back. Oh, it probably should be Numbani ban bull, I reckon, or something. Force them onto the Winston comp. Maybe like Numbani ban bull is what I would do. Yeah. Second. I also realised they can't pick Numbani, can they? So they should pick Root and Bamboo. Oh. Who's playing next? Team Liquid Shikigami after this one. They've gone Havana. Okay, I mean, also a hard map. See, so my logic was, Van Mercy, sorry. My logic was you go Route 66. I feel like Route 66 is a pretty decent map for Hazard. And then I think, based on what they've played so far, Avidity would just go Winston. And Hazard into Winston on a map that isn't like Dorado, Gibraltar size, I think really actually quite favours for Hazard. So I feel like they should have gone that way. Then just play like maybe slightly pokier DPS if they keep running the sim tool type stuff. I mean, it happens, Coleman. You know who always gets it wrong? Phil. Phil is actually, every time Phil gets it wrong. He gets it wrong and then he's like, oh, sorry. That's for one, yeah. Yeah, so I was thinking go route, force them onto the Winston one. Alright, okay, we are going to get the ball ban. Avidity are going to ban Widow in response, take that away from Chronic. But now, in theory, did they sub tools in? Did anyone see a substitution? Because my guess is Avidity, if you go into Havana, maybe you expect for ball ban, you sub tools in. Maybe if you sub tools in, though, they don't ban ball in a weird way. No, it's Pellerin. Okay. So they're just going to try and... What are they going to play? Malga? Hazard is an option. Could also just go... I presume Painkiller has a Sigma on him. Always make that assumption with your off-tank player. Alright, reverse sweep time for Rad. I guess. Looking ropey for him, isn't it? And this is actually a huge win for Avidity. Huge win for Avidity. Okay, spawn camp from Avidity playing for free fights. Painkiller seemed interested in just match of Amalga, taking Amalga mirror here. So Torb Sim versus Farah Sojourn. We talked about if they run Torb Sojourn, maybe run more pokey DPS, and fits the category here, doesn't it? Farah Sojourn. Looking for an angle now to try and break this spawn hold. Nenwai trying to keep this right hand flank contained. No damage so far though. And we'll get bullied out of this one by King. Now King has a big old angle, just a free channel to spam these rockets down. Lep on that flank with him as well. Lep showing some flexibility. A bit of sim harass onto the Farah, but King is going to laugh that off and keep laying rockets down into this backline. Oh, right click catches him though. And actually they deal with the Farah threat. There you go, sim counters Farah. All you need to do is hit all your right clicks. Now the chase down onto Lep as well. There's no escape. Nenwai with the stab in the back. And the spawn hold will continue. Alright, theory seemed good enough from Rad. Got position for their Farah, then just to start to bleed them out. We'll be going for more of the same. They do have the nade from this trade as well, so seems reasonable enough. A couple of digs from Wub already. Laying damage into this Malga, and Painkiller is struggling, taking a lot. Z nearly has the nano, so actually Painkiller's just farming this nano, isn't he? Ready to go afterwards. There we go. Banano's going to do its job. Nothing too fancy. Looks like they should be able to avoid most trades from this position as well. A lot easier to avoid trades in Amalga Mirror than it is in some of these Hazard and Ball Mirrors. Painkiller now holding close. Did have to burn one of their ults for that, but Rad getting very close to the Ray. Cage, Barrage, lots of good combo ones here, but Wub. Actually, for the Molten Core, a very decent counter for the Cage. Kills it very quickly. Also means if for the Malgan that's locked in the Cage as well here, we'll be having a hard time. TP back out to get some space on this right-hand side. They're going to try and clean this Farah out. Looking for it again. Couple of shots onto King, but King is above it. Oh, Nenwai going to get taken down as they come through. Disaster Kitsune rush here, and Rad Esports, they're not going to have to use a single ult for this. Now, they might have found their way back into this. They were going to stall out this Malga as well. Pella will get to the Cage, but it's going to be a long, extended death, and that's going to really... I mean, I don't think it's even worth going for at this point. And No, yeah, Avidity going to have to concede first point off the back of that. And alright, one successful fight. And you see the power, though, of all those fights. They just win one fight in spawn. That was already like 3 minutes off the clock. Even with it not going particularly well for Avidity. NY's going to make their way onto the Lucio after this. Still all these powerful ult combos, and Z's going to have another nano to go. Could do a nano barrage, cage barrage, nano overclock if they're really feeling it. But in this cage trade, I feel like maybe just a nano barrage would be the most optimal. Or even a ray barrage. Ray barrage, get a nade in the cage, something like that. Flank coming through from Wub, dodges for sleep. They're trying to double down in back. Cage now onto the Torb. Molten Core comes out from Wub, but dies as they use it. Ray will be invested by everything. Barrage over the top. King gets traded out, but Painkiller wins for Mauga trades here. Zomba's still shedding through damage, actually. And despite losing that, the Sim does so much at the end. The symbol, a massive factor in this cage trade as well. That was everything invested, though, from Avidity. 4 ults committed into that, and they don't win it cleanly either. They lost their Mauga, so they're going to have to take a back step anyway. Just likes how it feels between his toes crowded. Now, Nano and Overclock available for Rad on this retake. Overclock seems like a sensible start for this one once they get a little bit of space. Just need to avoid getting stomped on here. They have no Suzu for it, obviously, because they are on Viana. TP engage comes in. Slide is there. Now the Overclock on the repush gets it. Kills Zomba through Pella on that one. But they still find 2 trades every time they're finding these. And they actually might just win off the back of this. Pella's managed to snake their way out of that as well. And alright, Avidity are actually just looking all the momentum in their favour. Even these clear ult advantage situations are not going Rad's way. Chronic will go over onto the Torb as well. Nenwai getting closer to his beat as well, which will provide him with a good answer to this. And they're trying to come through this choke, but a difficult high ground to deal with. You can see Pella's angle is just so much better right there. Have the Nano ready to go. King's trying to bully them out top. Chronic's going to find the opening pick. Will get traded for it, though, on that flank side. King's going to go help out, though. Torpedo's there still, though. And Scuffed considered fighting King for a second bit until they catch that rocket. Scattered fighting all around. Painkiller is going to slide on. And Scuffed just a moment of hesitation, right? In terms of thought about going for the Pharaoh, thought about going back. Bit of hesitation, but Pella is good for a trade again. And Nenwai's going to try and beat this. We're going to try and beat this. Oh no. Wanted to save Pella, doesn't save Pella. Disaster beat. To follow up the disaster Kitsune rush. And Rad Esports, they have a bit of space. They still have this nano, but Avidity, they bought time with these messy fights. They're going to have DPS ults and the Wraith in this next one. Wub trying to deal with this Farah. King getting nanoed in, though. Does a lot. 2 kills for King with this nano. Catches them the wrong side of a symbol. And now can look for more. Maybe just going to drop this barrage onto the Mauga. Does it? Executes Pella. Wants to keep this payload rolling right now. Avoids getting traded as well. Scuffed is trying to die on point right now. Both of them dying on point. Won't be able to get a trade either, it doesn't look like. And now they can hold close. Avidity have good ults for this retake. Ray and Molten Core will just shred through Painkiller's cage. Even with Lep's beat, it won't be enough to save them. Need to try and make this touch awkward. We're into the final 15 seconds as well, so they need to try and find a way to win this fight. Zombra's gone Tracer to help with the touch during all of this. But as long as they can get their foot on point and catch someone in this cage, or I'm sorry, get this Ray off. Ray and Molten Core at the same time, drop it on point. Cage from Painkiller. Honestly, needs to cancel it and get out of there. There's no way to survive this combo. Should have been a cage to force the ult's been cancelled. Now a beat push into a C9. Oh, it's just shocking.
Score 0-1. Switching sides.
That's tragic. That's tragic. I think that, like, Rad should have realised they can't win that trade with Cage. I think Cage on point. I mean, honestly, they actually used the ults before the Cage even came out, right? So, like, when they just drop that Ray and Molten Core, I think just charge off point and then play for a later touch. Honestly. Or you could have just already forced it as well, right? You know, just use the cage when they do it, cancel it. Did you need to add a delay to 20 feet? No, Debeats, no. Why, am I slightly behind? Oh, it says I'm live. They call that one Unterfericerily. I'm ahead a little bit. Oh. No. Wasn't a request. Just privilege then, I guess, on my part. Alright. Okay, rad. I mean, it's Havana, so it's always holdable. Will be a spawn camp with Amalga here as well. Barrett again from King. I mean, Farah, I think, does match up nicely into these DPS, but it's also not the best map for it, really, on Havana. And they're going to TP out, they're going to immediately kill Chronic. And this is going to be a quick break of the spawn right now. Zomba TPing onto the backline. Oh, wait, they've traded kills, but any trades will do, really, for the attackers here with this spawn hold. They've got one already. Zomba's going to double down, just playing for frags at this point. Low health on Painkiller, they'll fall. There we go. That'll be enough. Respawn advantage, obviously, overwhelming here for the attackers. Whether it's right at their doors. Is Malga popped through an A? I think it's just a little bit too of a map. I'm surprised we didn't see Sigma. Don't know if Painkiller is just like a hero strength thing. Like, in reality, Pella is known more for their ball, even a bit more of a Winston than anything else. So Malga is maybe just the most useful hero they can play on this map when ball is banned, because Winston would be super hard. Alright, TP there to help get them out of this flank, because they can't hold that. Oh, Nenwai's going to get caught as well. More chance to stabilize now for Rad Esports. And boy, do they need it, right? Because they are in a reverse sweep situation. Run behind from Wub and Pella, but this is probably just going to stagger themselves out, no? Surely. Can Pella get out here? So much damage. Painkiller is on the chase as well. Pella is at a massive HP disadvantage. But they can't seem to close this kill. Pella's stabilized a little bit. There we go. They have got that one. Disengage as well because that Ray came out from Scuff. They don't quite have it yet. King's going to catch Pella on that chase. King will die for it, but King will be more than happy with that trade. Now Painkiller can come back. Probably don't even need any ults to clean this one up. There we go. Get it first. Then Why will die next. And Rad get a hold. Lep's looking for more. Gets the finisher too. Turret onto the high ground from Chronic. Simwall coming back now from Zomba. Going to be a cage trade. But the fact that Scuff used that Ray in the previous fight means actually this cage trade, even with Simwall, I think a real chance is Ray and Molten Core from Chronic and Z could actually just put this ult situation in Rad's favor right now. Simwall to start it off right now. Painkiller doesn't quite have the cage just yet. Holding on to this Ray for now. Ray will come, but Painkiller took a step back here. Going to use for Simwall to kite a little bit of this. Now the cage comes out. Cage comes out, but Molten Core in the cage, and Pella has no choice. Has to try and cancel the cage and run. They've actually found 2 kills during all of this, and Painkiller hasn't committed the cage. I thought there was an opportunity to use it. Lep's going to double down. I guess they're saving ults for last fight here, potentially. Has the payload moved too far? I think the payload might have moved too far. A little bit worried about this. Really weird that Painkiller didn't use unless they're saving ults for last fight. Are they going to be able to get the touch? Chronic, they're going to go for it. They're going to beat out to go for it. They have to do it without their Malcolm, but they do have a cage coming back. All over it. B is matched by Nenwai right now. King is going to try and play live. We'll get to the mini cage on point now. They've lost Chronic. They've lost Lep. Coming back in is King. It's too little too late. Payload had just moved too much. Z is able to get 1 kill, but Avidity will get themselves over the line on this. Yeah, I mean, the big problem was the Malga died last. If it was just something like, if it was just for Farah or something, they could maybe get away with it, or the Torb. But the Malga dying last, especially when it's for Cage, was the main ult you were trying to play to have advantage there, is really hard. Mismanagement now. 3 minutes now to hold second. Not impossible at all for Rad. They've gone on to Sombra Venture in all of this as well. Diva too. Just trying to change the matchup. Things aren't working for them. Dive into the backline, looking for this Soja. They're going all in. Defensive raid from Scuffed and the overclock, and they are just going to get delete them there. It is a 2-for-nothing situation. And Painkiller actually, in baby, able to get the trade onto Wub. So they get out of the raid, they get out of the overclock. It's really not the worst fight in the world from Rad Esports from an economic standpoint. The problem is, Wub gets a chance to swap onto Cass, but more importantly, Zomba has Simwall for what could potentially be this last fight. No ults right now. Rad Esports, they need someone to clutch. They need Painkiller to find a 1-bot. They need King to isolate someone. King just in trouble immediately already. Will drop to the low ground. Simwall push on the card. Simwall push comes out now. Chronic going to go into the back. They try and disengage to give a little bit of space, but they They do kite it as best they can, but they have to come back in soon right now. Pivot to the other side of a point now. Boot back to keep Painkiller away. Rotation forward now. Z has been forced to TP out, but Wub has the high ground. They've sort of flipped the map now round, but they're a little bit low on HP. Pella nearly has the cage. In comes King. The flashbang connects. King gets underground, though. King still with a chance right now. Remember, point is the opposite way round now, so Cage is coming up very soon for Pella. Cage has now used Kitsune Rush in response. Kitsune Rush in for Cage, though, and then I might need for B. King's going to get... There we go, there's for B. Painkiller is 1 HP, can't get to bomb. Desperately short of all their other ults, Rad, and it's just over. Just over. The swaps couldn't get to their ults. God damn. Huge result for Avidity. Huge result for Avidity. Wow. Massive for him, actually. Well deserved as well. Won on all the different comps as well, didn't they, right? Yeah, one on the Winston, one on the Bull. Maybe winning on the Bull was expected. One on the Malga Mirror. What more can you ask for? Yeah, that's a hugely disappointing result. Yeah, I mean, Ravs just played poorly. I don't think it was like it certainly wasn't the most like the highest quality match we've ever seen. Questions abound some of like the big picture decisions as well in terms of map picks and bans. But they also just lost every matchup as well, right? Does Rad do any legitimate banning? I mean, to be fair, even when they got the ban on Havana, right, a map that was they just lost the mirror. That's a really rough one. This now all of a sudden as well, like, really opens up the, I mean, I guess in reality in North America, you're always kind of fine, right? Because I feel like Shikigami and Amplify are just really far off the pace. But it means Avidity have a chance for maybe a slightly better matchup based on their seed and everything like this. I still expect Rad to be, like, above this line, but it's really tough. Surely Icon Ball ban is better than Havana? Yeah, I don't even know if like Havana was even, oh sorry, Icon was even the best map to go to. Obviously there's an element of like, you know, what works in scrims, etc, etc. Pella's doing the interview. All right, we can lock in. We'll lock in for it when it starts. 1 to 55 odds on Shiki. Yeah, 1% Shikigami believers. 250,000 on Team Liquid right now. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I did just see a massive upset. It's an Avidity meta. Yeah, I mean, Ball being really good. I mean, Zomba didn't look... I felt like Zomba got traded a lot of the sim. The sim is the squishiest part of that composition in reality, but didn't seem to change all that much. Wub got through a lot. Pella was doing loads on the Ball. Pick'ems in shambles again. Yeah, did anyone predict 3-0 Avidity in the Pick'ems? Surely not, right? Surely actually has to have just been impossible. Impossible to anyone. One person? No way. Did that person work on Avidity? Leaderboard. Let's have a peep. Oh wait, I guess where are we going? NA Week 2 Preds. Oh wait, here we go. Is it this one? Yeah. A few Avidities, but they're all like 3-2s, right? All 3-2s, 3-1, 3-2, 3-1, 3-1. Rad. Avidity. Again, like 3-2s, 3-1s. Obviously, the 3-1s don't even land either. 3-0? Fuck. Who? How did they know? Oh, wait. No, I'm looking at the wrong one. Yeah, this one. Sorry. Third from the bottom. How did they know? How did Sally know? Good on you, Sally. Sally has predicted Liquid dropping a map as well.
He's on the interview, so let's check in with him and see if he can hear us.
Yes,
Pela,
Sally
are you
knows.
with us?
Hello?
Hello? Yeah, I am. I'm here.
Hi, great to have you here. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us after this convincing victory. My guy, that was such a dominant performance. Are you at all surprised at that? Did you expect a closer match, perhaps?
To be honest, after SSG lost the other day, we were feeling like pretty confident. Even though it was 3-0, we knew we had what it took to come into this match and win. So we were pretty confident.
Now, you guys obviously have played a ton of like Winston, ton of ball in this game. They're obviously comps that, you know, Rad have some trouble dealing with. But is this the way you kind of prefer to play this new meta we've seen that has like ball, Torb? Does that suit you? Are you guys happy to be playing this right now?
I'm not sure. I think Wub's having a lot of fun on Torbjorn, I'll say that much. But I don't think it's suited for a lot of my team, but I'm obviously very comfortable on the Wrecking Ball, so it's like a very good direction for me personally.
That's a one DPS player now that we know has fun playing the Torb. Everybody else has been against it.
Yeah.
I gotta ask about Samoa. You guys ended up
It
playing
might be
the
turned,
Winston
it
there,
might
which
be.
we haven't really seen a ton of Winston on Samoa, at least here through stage 1. Walk us through a little bit of why you guys decided to do that.
Our initial thoughts were, going into it, we were either gonna play, I've just historically played Monkey on that map whenever I was playing, and our other tank had thrown up this morning. So all of a sudden, I'm finding out I'm playing Samoa, and I'm like, okay, Monkey's the best thing, or like the thing I know how to play on Samoa. So I just thought, why not?
All right, why not? Well, if it works, it works. It was a dominant showing. Hope your teammate is feeling better very soon. But it was an absolute pleasure to see you in action throughout all 3 maps. Pela, thank you so much for joining us, and good luck in your next match.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. I mean, no reason not to be happy, eh? Everything basically went their way. Ooh. Lost half. What is all these things? Actually losing my mind. Power rankings in shambles? Come on, guys. Did you watch the video or did you just look at the end? I reckon lots of people flipped to the end. Can we not throw the bot again? What do you mean throw it? As in, like, pad it? Is dinner ready? Maybe dinner's ready. Per stage for the prizes and merch. Per stage. Thank you, Ghost All Yes, as well for the tier 1. Thank you very much. As in the last VOD. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah. We'll pad it a little bit. We'll do it like as we come back to the break. Terra Platypus with a first time play. Alright. We'll do a play because we got 2 more to give away, right? So it's a 50-50 chance to have a mythic or just some kind of mystery coins and skins from an old battle pass. Alright, let me pick one, and let's find... $10-second one? No way. No way. We played that one. Box, Colourful Memory. I can do it. Let me just turn this down a sec. Alright, Team Liquid Shikigami up next. We'll get right on with this. I don't know exactly how much time we'll have. 4. Alright, exclamation mark play if you want to play. 60 seconds on the clock. Yeah, we got a 3-minute countdown, so this should line up quite nicely. We'll do the race, cut the board, and we'll work from there. All right, where are we going? Oh my god, I'm inside. We're inside. Oh, that's a fucking disco. All right, exclamation mark play if you want to play. If you win the race, a chance to spin the wheel. You're going to win either a Rhine Mythic or one of these battle passes as well, right? So, plenty to play for. Crazy rave map. Yep. I mean, it is Sunday. What better time to go to a rave? All right, here we go. 15 seconds, last chance to get in if you want to exclamation mark play. Cam, oh, good shout. Put myself in the corner. There we go. Ready? 5 seconds on the clock, just in time. All right, initial Plinko for everyone. And we're dropping. Drop. Looks like name. Oh, Freedom Fatal just launched to the front, actually. Ymir in the mix too. Initial bumpers. Steve and Vote negating a lot of these obstacles straight into the lead. Oh, stuck on his next one. So is name 6 though. Anyone's raised. Gralis coming out wide, going round. Jonas has got a bit of momentum, but it's Gralis who actually comes out first, choosing the left path just about. Steven's got maybe a bit of a clearer run through this right path, but now a big divide. Right or left, right or left, right or left. Could be anyone's. Mazes are coming up. Let's keep an eye on a left-hand maze right now. Jonas and Gralis both get stuck, but how long for? Oh, Jonas and Gralis are well and truly lost in the maze. Steven, though, master of the maze, keeps on going. Steven now has amassed a pretty substantial lead right now. And we'll be going left through this next part of the course. Again, left or right decision. Steven going left. Looks like most people are choosing left. Carrot Cave will be choosing right, but quite far behind a lot of the people on the left. J4 Coop and I'm going to struggle to see it. What's it? I can't see the other name. There we go. J4 Coop, Jank for Jesus, and Pup all in the race. Steven still with a strong lead though. More long bends coming. Chance to build a bit of momentum on this long straight bit right now. Underneath the lasers. J4 Coop in a solid second. Taking a little bit of a gap now over Pesukinic. I'm not going to say that right, and there's a 0% chance. Steven taking a little bit wide on this next one. Everyone coming round the bend. Strong lead still for Steven. Alright. Just seems to be no catching him right now. It's just a long straight bit. Plenty of chance to stretch their lead. Is it just going to be an easy tap in for Steven in the end? There is a TP at the end. Steven's coming through. Wait, Steven? Steven's still good. Carrot Cave getting a little bit on the right, but it's just Steven all the way. 111 in his name for all the first place he gets. Steven's going to go through the teleporter. Into the drop. Into the lead. Nice and easy. Jank for Jesus. Pesuk, J4 Coop. They're not going to close out our top 10. Carrot Cave in 6th with that right-hand side path. It's actually it's an incredible Steven gap, honestly. It wasn't even close in the end. Everyone else racing forward, finishing it off. Few people having an absolute disaster run. What is happening at the back right now? No Time and Knob Runnersy in a race to avoid last place. Chance to maybe overtake here as they come down. 30 seconds left. Plenty of time to finish still. No Time and Knob Bruntley. Neck and neck. Neck and neck. I feel like Knob is slightly ahead right now. We'll go through the TP first. No Time and Knob. Oh, it's actually a photo finish, no? Wait. There was another one. Wait, there's 2 more? Where are these people spawning from? It's actually Surreal is having a disaster run. Won't even finish.
Well, hello, I'm here
Wait,
to
3 seconds, 2 seconds,
game,
1 second.
Last week
Ah,
we saw a nice,
Surreal.
very close actually 3-2 match.
Can we drug test Steven?
3-0 yesterday.
Yeah.
I was gonna throw
Quietest cast in history. Well, it's getting late here, you know. Bedtime, baby next door, etc. Need to not take the piss too much.
You know. Yes.
All right.
But yeah, a lot of ball
I'm
gameplay
European.
going
I don't know
on.
the.
Let me turn this down. All right. Where are we going? Time to spin the wheel.
So you should be.
Yeah, the neighbor's baby's room is next to mine. Like what do you call it? Terrace house.
Except for touch the point. That's about all.
All right, ready for the spin?
At least you know when there's a lot of the ball gameplay there. But yeah, it's interesting.
All right,
seeing
strong lead. Can Steven keep his good luck going?
combo. You know, you hit the
50-50 chance. 50-50 chance.
Expect to see more of that today.
Did you, if we're going back to the
It's actually a slam dunk, isn't it? It's a slam dunk for Steven.
From Avidity, or perhaps
All right, pending the drugs test. This Rhine Mythic is yours, Steven.
A 3-0 is a 3-0. It's gonna happen. You know,
Congratulations.
it just doesn't
Well deserved after that substantial gap in the race. All right, then one more code left. I think we'll know what it'll be. Never play Rhine? There's no better time to start than now. Do the neighbors complain to you? No. It's more my fiance that complains more than anything else.
Sombra back in the meta. She's had a whirlwind of trouble lately. What do they gotta do to help her out?
I don't know. You know, give reload.
I think it's with the baby. It's maybe worked out well because they have what do you call it? They have like a white noise machine to help the baby sleep anyway. So I think that probably also has like an add-on benefit of drowning me out a bit. But honestly, I think it's my fiance that's more bothered than the baby. The baby's made of tougher stuff, unfortunately. All right, Stephen. Hopefully your code will be with you. Miss for marbles. Oh wait, we're timing out Steven for doping.
Virus should jump to multiple targets.
Dude, exactly. It's like ZP at an esports event. Like,
I am so glad that none of you is.
All right, a classic timeout on the winner right there. Unbelievable.
Thank you, production. Fitzy, I see your Team Liquid.
Oh yeah, I can scroll through. You got time. Again, we're doing it. We'll do it afterwards. We'll do it afterwards. Or should we just do it now? I feel like it's really anticlimactic. Should we just do it now?
Why are you a Liquid fan other than?
I feel like that course wasn't that great as well. Like it was okay. It was pretty, but it wasn't that it wasn't that dramatic. You know. Again, it can't get worse than that. That's for Spirit Surreal. That's for Spirit Surreal. Hang in there, champ.
You know, we gotta get the ball in there. So you know who I'm gonna say. But
Only two did not finish. All right, which one are we doing? Should we repeat one of these?
All right with that.
It's hard.
but it's
He's also just a fun person.
Yeah, I agree, Crowded. I agree.
Yeah, well, it's the fact that the whole team like is able to play around it. You know, you can have like one player be able to play these.
Should we do this one again? Was this the one that nobody could finish?
Like I was saying earlier about, you know, you hit the ground pound and you hit.
Do we have the ambition to attempt this one that no one can finish?
I can't remember what it's called. But
You can finish it.
Pile drive. I got it. And you know, you had the sojourn.
You can finish it. All right. Exclamation mark play for a chance to spin.
We're launching it.
This one is hard though. This is really hard. I always finish. All right, 60 seconds on the clock. We're gonna waste no time here. Don't know how long they're gonna be talking to bloody Fitzy for. All right. Loading in right now. Oh, I think I've knocked some of the names off. There we go. All right, Bid Plinko. All right, this is a max difficulty course, I think. All right, just need to get the test tubes at the end. The problem is, you see these moving pipes? When the pipe is on this side, death. You need the pipe to be on the other side. So this is all about timing, right? All about timing. All about timing. 20 seconds left if you want to play. All right. This is really hard, okay? Temper with the first time play. Ambition from Temper. I like it. Maxim as well. All right. This is a baptism of fire, right? An absolute baptism of fire, this one, okay? Right now, the pipe is on the wrong side. But hopefully the pipe moves by the time we get to it, okay? All right, not too fast. Not too fast. Slower. So, okay, the pipe's moving now, guys. Now, get in the pipe. 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 All right, out the pipe. Out the pipe. Out the pipe. Everyone through. Everyone through. Everyone through. Don't be too slow. Don't be too slow. Don't be too slow. Oh no, we've lost a group of people. We've lost. Oh no, the springs have lost a lot more people as well. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, people missing. People rolling off the edge. Oh no. Oh no. People taking the wrong path. Coleman off the edge. All right. All right. There's a few people making it. Oh, it's an absolute bloodbath. Guys, come on. We're down to 27 on 20 already. Guys, we're falling. No time. That AFK noob. Come on, Chessie, mate. Chessie, right. We need to go right, Chessie. We're down to our final 3. All right. Zame is going backwards right now. Not now, guys. Not now. Oh, we're actually down to our final 2. Our final 2 champions. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wait, rolling backwards. Rolling backwards. Wait, don't take the speed boost now. Oh, yes. Yes. No, Goon. No, Goon. No.
Okay, go ahead.
Wait. Goon. No, Goon. All right. Zayam is our champion. Zayam can do it. Zayam can do it. Okay, stuck on the bumpers, but that's fine. Just one more pipe and don't fall off the edge. Don't fall off the edge, Zayam. Stay on the edge. 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 Hold. Hold. This is okay. This is okay. Keeping it central. Oh, timing's a little bit dodgy. Timing's dodgy. Oh, they make it. They make it through. They make it through. Zayam's going to do it. Unbelievable. Oh, my God. Fuck. Nearly woke up a baby with that one. Nearly went. Just need to avoid these bombs at the end. Okay? All right. Wait, what's happening here? Zayam? What?
How is Junkrat fun to play?
Are you kidding me? People just go boom. It's sick.
We did all the hard bit. We did all the hard bit. And then we throw.
I never hit shit when I'm playing Junkrat. Maybe that's where the joy is.
Oh.
Well,
I had so much hope. There was no pressure. Yeah, there's no pressure. There was no pressure. Oh. All right. Right, they're still talking to Fitzy. We can. Let's play again. We can finish this, guys.
that's right. Yeah,
Honestly, I'm actually only putting 40 seconds on the clock as well. Come on, guys. We can finish this. Get in. Get in. We can finish this. Zayam has given us hope, right? Zayam has given us hope.
like you.
Okay. This is where I'm going to spend another 8 hours playing marbles and miss all of the Super Bowl because we are trying to figure this out, right? Trying to give away this last code on the hardest map possible. All right, get in. Come on. We need bodies. We need numbers, okay? We need numbers. We need people. We need brave souls. Brave souls to compete in this. All right, 5 seconds to the drop. All right, all right, all right. A little bit dodgy. They can't kill us all again. Yeah. It's a trench warfare situation, right? Just keep going over the trenches. Keep going over the trenches. We'll win eventually. All right, not too fast, not too fast, not too fast, not too fast. This is okay. This is okay. This is okay. Right, get everyone. No man left behind. No woman left behind. There we go. Everyone safely through. Nice, nice. Wait, no. Oh my God, we've lost about half the pack already. Oh no. A few more people taking the springboard as well. Wait, a few people actually might just get it on the second time of asking. Slow and steady might be the way to win this race. All right, there's a second group. All right, springboards are causing more problems. Some people just taking the wrong paths altogether. Okay, we're fitting the herd. We're fitting the herd. All right, play in September looking good. There's 2 separate packs right now trying to make it work. I failed. Plate of Suki, though. Slow and steady. It's not about... Oh, Plate of Suki off the edge. Okay, Enima. Oh, Enima off the edge. Okay. Right, we're down to 3 people. Ellie the femboy. Oh, okay, we're down to 2. We're down to... Okay. Oh, my... All right, the game's starting. The game's starting. Okay.